Hi everybody, this is Jen from Cookies, Cupcakes, and Cardio.com. Today we're going to be making healthy bran cupcakes. So let's get our ingredients together and get started. So the ingredients for the healthy bran muffin are as follows. 3 cups of bran flakes, 1/2 cup of frozen or fresh blueberries, 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of rolled oats, 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar, 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1/2 cup of egg white substitute. If you don't have egg white substitute, which you can get in any grocery store, you can use 2 whole eggs. And the last thing you're going to need is 1 14-ounce can of sliced peaches. What you're going to do is drain the peaches and reserve 1/3 of a cup of the juice from the can, and then put the peaches into its own container. So that's what we need to bake these muffins. Preheat your oven to 375 degrees, and I'll be back to show you the first step. So what we're going to do first is mix together our dry ingredients, starting with the flour, baking soda, salt, and cinnamon. So you just want to give this a quick stir, and then add in the oats and stir these together. So when this is all completed and mixed up, you're just going to set it aside till the end of the recipe. So what we're going to do now with the peaches and the juice is we're going to make a puree. If you don't have a mixer such as this, you can use a blender, you can use your food processor, and at the very least you could just mix it up and chop it up by hand. What we're trying to do is get it to the liquid state, and so we're just going to blend it in this mixer right until it's reached the liquid. So here we go. So what we want is it to be free of chunks, and that looks pretty good. And if you do end up with a chunk or anything in it, you can always just chop that up or just remove it right away. So what we'll do now is just get ready to mix in our next set. So in a large bowl, we're going to whisk together the peach puree, brown sugar, oil, and the egg substitute. So when I've got this all mixed together, I'll be back to show you how to combine the dry and the wet. So now what we're going to do to our wet ingredients, we're going to add the bran flakes. And we're going to mix them in gently until they're all coated. So once you've got them mostly coated here, what you're going to add in next is the dry ingredients. Now when you're making muffins, you want to make sure that you don't overmix. So we're just going to mix until the mixture is incorporated and it's all mixed together. So just going to do it gently until basically you can't really see any of the white flour remnants anymore. Okay, so we're coming up to this, to it being almost finished here. Just getting the last couple of pieces. And what we're going to do last is fold the blueberries in. So I'm using frozen blueberries. So I'm just going to gently fold them into the batter. And once you've got these mixed in, you can get your cupcake pan ready, filled with liners. So the next thing to do is to put the muffin batter into the wells. And I just have them lined with standard liners, and I'm just using my scoop to fill them up. The nice thing about making muffins is that you can fill the cups much higher than you do when you're using batter. Now you can go back through and put a little bit more on top, because like I said, you can overflow these ones. But while I do that, I'm just going to show you how I'm going to finish off each of these muffins. So what I'm going to do just to give it a better appearance at the end is I'm just going to sprinkle some of the fresh oats and then put on a couple of berries. So when it bakes, these will still be exposed, and it gives your cupcake, or sorry, your muffin a really nice look at the end. So I'm going to do that to all of them, and I'm going to put them into the oven for 20 minutes at 375 degrees. So I've pulled the muffins out of the oven, and I'm going to let them cool in the pan for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to pull them out to put them on the cooling rack, and I'll be back after that to finish off the video. So here you go, everybody. We've made healthy bran muffins today. Hopefully you enjoy making them and eating them, of course. They are absolutely delicious and good for you. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments section. Remember, if you like this video, share it with all of your friends. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. See you next time.